It is the second jewel in the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. It is none other than the Vans World Cup of Surfing. Billy Sterman out of New Zealand. And it is Peru's Miguel Tudela. Michael February out of South Africa. Elijah Gates, $1,000 if he does well in this event.
Look at this,
usually
Dave.
have to do 3 events.
Woohoo, outside.
Flying at top speed, and this guy knows big waves. Pete, you know him well. Miguel Tudela, 20 years of age, Punta Hermosa, Peru. And he and his brother can walk.
And he is not scared of pipeline or big heavy water spots like Sunset Beach. As we watch a replay here of Michael February from South Africa. We saw him compete in the championship tour at the J-Bay Open this season. We also saw him make a few heats down the way at Haleiwa. Always fun to watch Michael February. And then behind him, Elijah Gates, Hawaii's own, a youngster making his way into the Vans Triple Crown, and he might be a rookie.
Elijah Gates?
I would say he's probably...
They're making sound decisions on into the next round.
Thank you very much, Todd. Yeah, his father, Pipeline great and Pipeline finalist Liam McNamara. His uncle, Garrett McNamara, big wave legend. And his brother, Legend McNamara and Landon McNamara. So Rocky Point locals, we take a look at Tudela, who's already got one little score on board. February's got a 2.93, Elijah Gates with a 4.0. Just getting started here. The swell continues to fill in. We expect the swell to peak. It might change a couple of degrees, and the swell is supposed to increase. It's pretty big already. Wow, what a crazy late takeoff for Elijah Gates.
Wow.
And Gates puts it on rail, stands on the tail, accelerates. Now, can he get around this section? No.
There's another decision just right here for the judges to think about.
That's on a wave with lower priority, and the surfer with priority, I don't know. I don't even think he cared about the wave.
All right.
But
see what the judges think, because ultimately, you know, he kicked out because Blue was there.
So what you're saying is if our surfer in blue, Elijah Gates, actually kind of kept.
Wow, it's another interesting thing to talk about. I mean, it's great stuff, but we'll see what the judges think as we see Tudela there.
Ouch.
By the way, he got a really nice wave.
He got a nice wave. We talked about a 0.50. He got a 7.0, and then he got another one. So one wave is great. Next wave, you take a beating, vice versa. Miguel got so much great surf down there. Let's take a look at the 7.0.
Yeah, look at this on the backside. Hooks it up under that section right there. This is a tough wave to ride, too. One of the first waves of the set, so it had a bunch of bump from all the wind blowing on it, but he was able to negotiate it nice and smooth. Board looks like perfect under his feet, even though it's a little bit bigger, too. So it's nice work there as we see live action, Dave.
As we take a look at Michael February, South Africa, the 22-year-old out of Cape Town area. And a little off balance to the inside. This isn't going to offer much. And he pulls out. Late takeoff out the back, and can he get into it? Yep, this is Billy Sterman now, the Kiwi, New Zealander, Raglan, New Zealand. I thought he had 3 national championships. Somebody said he had 4. It really doesn't matter. He's got so many. He and Ricardo Christie, standout surfers. Graham, the 29-year-old. You'll see him in the Pipe Masters Invitational and from the island of Maui. And with all this wind, it seems like they're getting the scores they need. Our surfer Elijah Gates has been busy and paddles easily. That was a nice little chip shot roll in, but he decides it's not going to happen. He pulls out.
I think he shut down quickly, so he saw a good read there, kicked right out. He was in 4th priority, so it was always not really going to an art form to build a surfboard. You must respect a board builder. The sander is by far probably the next most important person beyond the shaper. You've got a glasser that's going to make you
a 7.0. He's your leader, trying to better at 2.27. He's wearing the white singlet, and a tough way to get up right there. Pound your chest into your board. Elijah Gates here. Gates is in that 2nd spot. Beautiful wave. Here comes the big wall, the section. What's he going to do? And it's going to get to deep water soon, but he's going to take a couple of hits, and now it's going to back off into the channel there. But what a wild ride.
Well, he's in 2nd place now by the virtue of the last wave ridden by this man.
And here we go. On his backhand attack, he's got a clean inside section. Not sure if it's going to stand up that much here. He's close to the channel. He goes down, gets his head wet, trying to replace at 2.27. Oh, it's got to be so tough.
The head judge he's steering. He's a steering committee, and I love the way Richie Porta has been head judging all these heats. Very, very fair. Does not let his own opinion. And then they get to watch both of them as we watch this replay of Blue here. Big, huge set wave. Youngster here found himself an inside bowl section, gets up into the lift, somehow negotiates again, gets up back in the lip right underneath that avalanche of white water and pulls it off. You can hear the waves crashing around him. That's exactly the same kind of sound that you're going to hear when you're riding a wave. And then again, Miguel on the next wave behind him. This does not go into his 2-wave total. It's a 2.17 as he falls on that final section.
Miguel is not afraid of big rights. He lives at one right in front of his house, Pico Alto, and he's done some damage out there. As we take a look, we got some live action here. It's Billy Stearman. Stearman's had a tough heat. Stearman's looking for a 7.33 or a combination of two scores worth a 5-minute mark. Stearman gets away, pulls out. Let's see if that helps his cause.
That's why he's so comfortable, because a lot of these types of waves in Cape Town.
Except it's probably not as warm as we take a look at live action. Taking down Billy Stearman, having a tough heat, but he's got fourth priority. Watch this. Is this going to be a buzzer beater that's going to shake up Elijah Gates? Gates is out the back with third priority. And maybe Gates needed to be sitting on Billy Stearman. I'm not sure. Stearman.
Will that off the top and come back combo do it? Drops in. This isn't a big wave, but he surfs it really well. Straight up into the lip, and then sets up this and doesn't rush this turn. Does the nice round cut back and rebounds the foam. So just two nice moves. But is there enough?
Elijah said, well, you can take this, best of luck. Elijah Gates might have just snuck through, and I don't see Michael February anywhere, so it looks like Miguel Tudela with a 9.27, a solid 7-point ride, will advance through, and at this point we think it's Elijah Gates out of Hawaii. Kapolei, stay with us as we continue. Yes, that's Vans. What a way, off the walls in 66, stay with us.